everybody. So for this session, it's only paid personal tarot readings, okay? I am going to be posting Virgo's reading later after this live stream. I've already done that reading actually, but I'm going to publish it at 12 around p.m. my time, 12 a.m. your time. So now, for those of you who would like me to do your personal reading, go ahead and super chat me now. Alright guys, something is biting me. I'm just having my coffee and I'm just gonna wait. If I don't see any super chat, I will leave, okay? So if you have any questions, you can ask, but one question should be accompanied by a super chat. Super chat any amount you like. If it's blue, then I'll pull out only 3 cards. If it's green, I'll pull out 6 cards for you. If it's orange and above, I'll pull out 9 cards for you, okay? It's raining, guys. Wanna see? Oh, I didn't close that drawer properly. Just noticed that. So I was rushing. Oh, wait a minute. I can't move this thing. Hold on. It's raining. And I was watching something. Don't Quit in the Process by Sarah Jakes Roberts. All right. Go ahead and super chat me now. Don't do it later because else I'm gonna leave, okay? I have already done one of your readings for Virgo, which I'm gonna be posting after this live stream has ended. Hi Gabby. You had the first court appearance with Andre today. Oh wow. Sure. Okay. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. I will do the reading for you, okay? Although, like for me personally, like I've done so many readings for people I've never met, don't know the background story, nothing, and I'm confident with my accuracy, but obviously I'm human. Who knows, sometimes I may not be completely accurate, I don't know, but so far the feedback has been very, very good. I've been doing this 5 to 6 years, so I just have to believe in my own gift and do the reading. I'm not stressing about it. In the beginning, yes, I was like, oh, when I was practicing it for about a year before I started my YouTube channel. But since I've gotten so many feedback that I'm accurate, so I'm like, there's nothing nothing to doubt about myself. So just do it. Just do it. So I started my YouTube channel because I wasn't gonna start my YouTube channel until I knew I could actually do this for real, you know, not just, and this is why I come on live, I live stream. I don't know, you know, majority of you, I don't know your background stories, and if you've been here many times before, I might know some, but I may not remember all of it because I do so many readings. I do too many readings, actually. I mean, you're right about everything all the time. Thank you. And so, even at like even when I'm super tired, I still get it done. So I'm like, okay, there's no reason whatsoever to doubt my gift, to doubt my talent. I'm just gonna do this and be calm about it and get it done, and that's it. And this is why that, but a lot of tarot readers may not want to do personal readings or live stream and do personal reading because they don't know if they could probably be doubting themselves, which I think is very normal. I'm not gonna say that they are fraud or anything like that. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. It's not good to just assume negatively about people in general. Um, so I'm just minding my own business. I don't care what anybody else does. But if you've been here many times before, you know that I'm accurate. Even when there are people who have, where I have done their readings for, and even when they say this is impossible, that's never gonna happen, but they always would return to me and tell me, yes, it has happened exactly what I said. So, but it's not like I predicted it and then it just came true. No, it was already happening. I'm just picking up on the current energy. So again, for those of you who've been here before, you probably already know, but I have to always bear in mind that there are new viewers. So if you're new here, the prediction is only for the very near future, okay? You have free will, very near future, or maximum about a year. And because I believe in free will, I'm a Christian, so I cannot predict in a way where I tell you this is definitely going to happen, there's nothing you can do to change it. No, you can change the outcome if you do not like it. If you don't like the reading, you don't like the prediction, you can change it. But always bear in mind that certain outcome, even if it doesn't like immediately look like it's going in your favor, it could be a divine intervention. Some things don't happen in our life, or some things that some things are being shown to you in your life. There is a reason for it, okay? Just bear in mind that also people, other people, you, me, everyone, each of us, um, every one of us, we have free will. Every decision that we make will change the outcome of your situation. But also, we can't change certain things like who our parents are and the time and the date that we were born, skin color, and this is part of the mystery, and this is part of God's plan. I guess we all will know the exact answer when we leave this, when we leave Earth, okay? Right now, all of us are just doing the best that we can to try to navigate life the best way we know how. So for me, tarot reading is more like a tool for guidance, to help guide you or steer you to the right path. Not saying that this is exactly, how would I put this? By telling you, majority of the time, whatever I tell you guys, you already know. In your gut feelings, in your heart, you already know what's going on. Tarot reading is more like a confirmation as well, and guiding you on the right path has more to do with confirming what your intuition has been telling you, okay? And also to avoid certain things or certain people. We can choose to be friends with people, we can, or choose to not be friends with them. We can choose to move to another country, and we can also choose a completely different field of career. It is our choice, okay? So I'm not here to like tell you everything is set in stone and this is it, your life is gonna be such and such and you just have to accept it. No, you do not accept it. You carve your own path, okay? And tarot, again, I'm a Christian, so I'm not gonna do it in a way where it's like, oh, this is definitely gonna happen, and you just resign to the fate that it is what it is. No, you pursue what you want, you go after what you want, as long as it's done ethically. You're not harming anybody or yourself or people close to you, your children, whatever. It's fine. And money is a blessing. Money is energy. Money is not the root of evil. Okay? But anything done excessively can be unhealthy and toxic. And again, bear in mind that other people have their free will too. We cannot force somebody to love you, to want you, to behave a certain way. And this is where, this some of these black magic and whatever, you're making people fall in love with you, but it's not going to be permanent. It's temporary only, okay? And it's very, very funny. Recently, when I went on, I went for dinner with my friend. They're a couple, right? Um, I'm very close to the wife. I mean, I was close to the husband first. I mean, professionally, because we belong to the same community. I'm gonna spare you the details, but we went for dinner, and they have always known about my private life. Okay, I always talk to his wife about my private life, and she does with me as well. And I always keep a secret. I don't tell it to her husband, anything like that. But I will not also, even though I know the secrets, but it's nothing. I just feel like they are essentially good people, and I could confide in them. But in any case, it's really funny because the husband was telling me, Chelsea, do you do black magic on these guys? Why are they so obsessed with you? And I said, I don't do black magic, and this is what I always talk about in my channel, in all my videos. I don't do black magic at all. Zero, nada. And but apparently, like, my exes are obsessed with me, and they will call me nonstop, even like years later, things like that, right? And I thought it was normal. But then come to after, telling these things to my friends, they're like, it's not normal, because many of their exes just like poof, gone, never came back, and didn't even care. But I was like, why is this happening to me? And then my friend, the wife, said, look at her, she's so gorgeous, she's hot, of course. I said, it's not just that. Obviously, I brought a lot to the table, right? I was a good girlfriend. I did a lot of nice things for them. I am very masculine when it comes to work, but I'm also super, super feminine in relationships. I don't mind cooking. I don't mind. I do these things. I love to do these things. It's how I show love to my person, whoever I'm dating or whoever I'm in a relationship with. So I guess it's always like that, right? And after you leave, they see your worth and your value. They think back about everything that you've done for them, and they go crazy, and they just can't stop calling you and wanting to get back. I think that's it. I think that's why, okay? But it's funny because my friend brought up black magic. I don't do black magic. It is not good to do black magic on people, to make people fall in love with you or anything like that, because it will come back to haunt you, okay? It will come back to haunt you. There are consequences attached to doing black magic. It's really bad karma. If you try to make somebody sick as well, it will be returned to you. Just like how every night before I go to sleep, I pray to God, and I pray to God to return all the negative energies, evil eyes, curses, hexes, back to the senders, back, return. I return it to them, okay? So whatever they wish upon me that will cause harm, um, with ill intentions, it will be returned to them, because you don't know what that person is going to do. Just like I will return it to them. So just be careful, okay? And don't do it. Just believe in God, trust in God, and take the tarot reading as just like a tool for guidance, not a life and death thing, and not so seriously to a point where you take it word by word, okay? Always use your discernment. Again, you have your own free will. You do what's best for you, okay? One second, guys. Okay. All right, let me drink some coffee. Let me take a look.
Why I quit using air.
1 second. Looking at why I quit using AirPods. I don't know, I feel it's weird because I always use the ones with the wire for my, what do you call, to listen to music while I'm working out, because I feel like maybe the radiation, I know something is, with the radiation, so I don't like to use those AirPods or headphones like the without, with the Bluetooth, the wireless ones. I have them, but I don't use them. I just use the ones with the wire. The phone itself has radiation, and you're gonna add more, and it's your ear is connected to your brain. So I'm like, I'm not doing that. And whenever I work out on the treadmill, like I play like I'm on it for hours in my ears, like, so I work out long hours, 2-3 hours, and I've like increased it even more lately because my endurance has increased due to like my everyday discipline going to the gym, so I can like do more, and I feel like I can push even more, even harder. So now going on treadmill, it's like I can push up to an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, and then do the weights and everything for another hour. So I love that, but I need to have music in my ears to like motivate me. When I'm on the treadmill, I'm walking super fast and with pretty high incline. I must have like very like heartbeat to like make me move. I move to the beat, and that's how it motivates me. My friend asked me too, it's like, Chelsea, how do you go on the treadmill for so long? Like it gets so boring and repetitive. I said, that's what the music is for. It's like, how does that work? And I said, just you move with the rhythm. You move to the rhythm, you listen to the song. Don't choose the slow songs unless if I wanna like walk a bit. Sometimes I go up and down, like fast and then slow, fast, slow, fast, slow, right? When I'm going slow, I would change the music to a slower music, and when I'm going fast, I'll change the music to like fast one, pumping ones. And then when I do my weight, I will listen to like slower music as well, because I'm not, moving fast. So that's what music is for me. All right, guys, let's get started with um Gabby's reading. Drinking my coffee. But damn, I'm like always so super sore. Every day I'm sore from my workout. But it's good. I can see like my body is more toned. My ass is much bigger now. Oh gosh. Wait, hold on, Gabby. I thank God for my beautiful ass, actually. I got really nice ass. Like, people always say that. And that's like a gift from God. It's funny. I will try that at the gym. I want to start the gym. Go! Oh my God, Gabby, you know what? You will feel so good about yourself, like, because it releases endorphin, in your brain, the chemical. I'm sure you heard of that before. And when you sweat, you're removing, like, releasing all the toxins from your body. Sweating is very important. Yeah, we should all like really sweat, because that's where it comes out, all the toxins from your body. and your body is going to transform. I mean, I'm very blessed because I've always had like a really nice shape. I'm tall, and I have long legs, and this is why I was a model, right? I've been blessed with beauty, like really nice body, everything. But I was also dieting a lot because in the fashion industry we have to be like really 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 skinny, like um like a stick. Doesn't help that I have an ass. So my agent used to really pressure me to lose a lot of weight, so it was actually very unhealthy. So now that I'm not modeling anymore since COVID, I started my YouTube channel, and this is what I've been doing. I just ate normally, and I'm still, I'm not skinny like before, and I don't want to be anymore because it was really unhealthy. But what makes up for it now is that I go to the gym. I'm toned, and I like my body. I feel strong. That's the thing. You feel stronger. It's not really about, even if you were not born with like a really nice body, you can transform it by going to the gym. I've seen many people who have done that. You can transform it. If you don't have an ass, you can work out in a way where you can like, you know, you can create an ass for yourself. Even your chest. If you want it to be firmer, perkier, you can work out for that too. There are all kinds of workout, and it helps with longevity, good health, and you look good. There's no losing at all by going to the gym. You are always going to gain no matter what. It's good for your body, it's good for your health, it's good for your aesthetic, it's good for your brain. It's just good. Like, why wouldn't anybody do it? Why wouldn't anybody exercise? Now, back in the days, before things are so convenient, like for us, it's so convenient. We're driving, right? We're driving, we're getting food sent to us. We don't walk a lot. Like, we are not that physical. And back in the days where, before cars and everything, we had to walk for hours to get to like somewhere. We have to like pick stuff up. We have to carry heavy stuff. And then now we don't do all those things anymore. So what do you have to do to compensate, to make up for it, to make up for all of the physical activities that we as human need, is to go to the gym. Unless you're into sports, which I was a volleyball player. I played for my school, district, and state. So I was always very active and sporty. And without it, at one point in time, in my life, like I wasn't working out at all, and I felt so miserable. Like, doesn't sit well. My body just tells me like, it's a very restless kind of feeling, like, because I went from so active to like not really active anymore. I think it was because like when I started my YouTube channel, because like I work so much at home and I'm sitting down a lot, so it just changed. When I was modeling, I was always also out and about, rehearsals, and always out doing a lot of things. That's also a physical thing, right? And I also used to go to the gym. I used to swim lightly, but not like, so now I'm really going hardcore on it, because back then I didn't want to do weights and everything, because I didn't want to bulk up with my type of, like, being a model, a fashion model, not any type of model, not Instagram model, the real model, okay, walking on a catwalk, fashion show, editorial magazines, and all of that, the real type of model. And I couldn't bulk up, so I would like minimize. I only did like cardio, like go to the, like, swim, go to the pool, but I couldn't do excessive, like very heavy weightlifting workout, because I didn't want to gain muscles. So, but in any case, but I was still very very active. So, but then since I started this YouTube channel, I was like always just sitting down and doing readings, total like opposite of what I used to do. And so then I felt like, oh, I'm so tired all the time, but and also this is like an energetic thing, and it's also tiring like for my brain, so I need to like take a rest and everything. But so now I have to have my like a new kind of schedule or structure for myself that I can integrate into my new like lifestyle. I couldn't figure it out for the longest time because I've been doing this 5 6 years. I'm like, I'm like, always sitting down, because I never worked in an office in my a day in my life. Like, I mean, I have helped my uncle one time. It was like for a week or two, but I'm just saying, throughout my life, I never like sat down. Like, my job has never been like sitting down. And if you work where you sit down a lot, you need to go to gym even more. You need to go to the gym even more, and because it cures so many things. It cures depression. I don't have depression. I just know that something is off with my body because I'm not how my lifestyle has changed from out and about, super active and everything, to and then now constantly working, sitting down. So I have even considered like just standing up and working. um, I've thought of all kinds of ways, to to make myself feel like it's more balanced, because it's not healthy to be constantly sitting down and working. And when you're working at home, you don't have that social interaction, except for when I go downstairs, or if I run into somebody at the gym. I talk to some guys will talk to me. I want to tell you another thing about this story in at the gym. This is very bad. um, I was like, I was just trying to figure out like a way to do it, and everybody should work out, whatever, just active, physically active. Okay. What I love about the treadmill is that when I walk on the treadmill like super fast, because it's constant, right? You don't stop, but you can start slow, like find a lake near, like before this, I was staying in my mom's place for 2 months, right? I was transitioning at that time, and because I hated the gym at her apartment because it's so old and it's so creaky and it's so hot. There's no AC because it's an old apartment, and they bought them like since it's forever. But and then I realized, I was like, oh yeah, there is a lake right next to my mom's condominium. So I just walk to the lake, and I will walk on the lake every single day for an hour and a half. But it was more a brisk walk. Okay, so it was like a slow introduction. You can do that too. Okay, just go slow. You don't have to go so hard like the moment like you start. Pay for a gym membership. Why not? Like, I think it's definitely worth it. You go there, and or if you don't know how to work out, because you need to know how to work out. Okay, I've seen so many people who don't know how to work out. They don't know how to handle the weight, the lifting, and they don't know how to do it at all. But I was lucky because my exes, a couple of my exes, were personal trainers. Like, they own their own gym and stuff like that, so they have taught me how to work out. So I knew, and throughout my life I've been like working out anyways, and they've always asked me to do weightlifting. I said no, I don't want to bulk up. I can't. My agent is gonna yell at me and say I've become bigger or something. But in any case, hi Gina. So I would go. So now I figure out a way. Now I'm so happy. I go to the gym like every day. I slowly increase. I think it's worth it too, Gabby, if you like just um pay for a personal trainer, just to teach you the basics. Okay, basics, how to work out and all of that. You don't have to use the personal trainer like every single time, just like to teach you the basics, and then after that you can do it on your own without the personal trainer. And you set your schedule and stick to it. You'll feel so proud of yourself. You feel so good about yourself, and you think very clearly. But there are some days where you're gonna feel like kind of off, like tired or whatever. But you need to learn also like how you need to have rest days, because and how your muscles work, right? Your muscles need to recover and blah blah blah, all of these things. And if you can learn by, actually, if you don't want to pay for a personal trainer, you can learn on YouTube as well. There's so so many videos teaching people how to work out and everything. So it's, if you don't want to pay, or for those people who can't afford it, but gym membership, if you don't have a gym in your house, gym membership, it's totally worth it. And you can also attend classes, aerobics, like because me and my ex used to also go to the, like another ex, and we would go to the gym together. That was like my one of my longest one, like 3 years we were together. So we always had this um, routine where every morning when we wake up we go straight to the gym, right? He would do his weights and whatever, and I would attend like these classes, like with the bikes or aerobics, whatever, I just go for the classes, yoga, everything. So, and a lot of my friends are into these classes too, like something that maybe you would like more, that will motivate you to do more. And then you can go on a treadmill too if you want to. If it's too boring for you, you can just attend these classes, because they have all these free classes. I don't know in the States, yeah, but here in Malaysia, like you pay a monthly membership. You can go every day to the gym. You can attend all the classes all you want, just see which one fits you and get some consultation, and then just go with it. Just do it, and you're gonna make new friends, and you're gonna maybe meet the love of your life. Who knows? I have friends who have met their husband or boyfriend at the gym as well. And at least like, hey, we all are all trying to better ourselves. We are all trying to work out, be healthy, and change your diet too. Cut down on sugar. I have not had sugar in the longest time, until when I was in Italy. That was when I gave myself a free pass for 3 months. I was like, that's it, finished. No more. You come back and you go back to your routine. So diet is important. In America, all the fast food is super bad for you. Make your own food salad, whatever. Just check the labels. Definitely cut down on sugar, or no sugar at all. And you can replace the sugar with monk fruit sugar, which is good for you. Monk, as in MONK. And then the artificial sweeteners, don't take those either. They're called artificial sweetener for a reason. Go for natural type of sugar, like monk fruit, and if I want, and honey in moderation, okay. But I try to train my taste buds where I don't crave too much for sugar, so I get used to eating and drinking food that is not sweet. Like I will train myself. We are so resilient, yeah, as human beings. We are so resilient. We can train ourselves. We can program ourselves. We can reprogram our mind, reprogram our body. But it takes strong will. It takes actions. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. I always psych myself. I trick myself to doing things that I know that I might dread because of whatever reason. I would trick myself. TRICK, tricking myself. That's how I program my mind, or how I would. Everyone has their own ways to motivate themselves, and I told you before, like that story where I tricked myself to go into the gym, because that morning I woke up and I was like, I'm tired, I don't want to go to the gym, but I must go because blah blah blah. And what I did was I changed my gym clothes. I put my braids on, like I tie ponytail normally. I put the braids because my hair is very long and it's very annoying. It sticks to my neck if I start sweating, so I will like braid them like a fishtail. And then I put my cap on. I walked around my house and worked around my house with my gym clothes and my cap on, but without my sneakers on. And because I was already like, I was trying to trick myself, like, you're already dressed, so once you're done with all of your work, you can just wear your socks. You might as well just go to the gym because you're already dressed for the gym. So just go. So I just leave the house, and it worked. So we have so many ways to get ourselves to do something, okay? Hi Juan, and build your glutes. Biking is good, plus builds your cardio and need meat on your bones. I would try that at the gym. What I remember to eat good on top. Yeah, oh yeah, I eat. Protein is very important. Yeah, as you grow older, I don't know how old you are, Gabby, but protein is super important. By the way, I spend a lot of money on supplements. Yeah, so I take a lot of supplements, but by taking a lot of supplements, you have to drink a lot of water. I have creatine. I take creatine. I stopped for a bit, but I will continue. Creatine. I have protein. Um, Expensive stuff, and then I take probiotics, garlic oil, because garlic oil always helps with me not catching a flu or cold or whatever. It builds your immune system. And then what else? I take something for my hair as well. It's this lady, she was selling it to me. I think it's biotin. Yeah, biotin. And what else? And guys, I have a ritual. After I take my shower, I come out of my shower. I used to scrub my body all over, but then my skin is so sensitive, so I don't do that very often. But I will layer like two different types of moisturizers on my whole body every single day, and I will massage myself. I think my self-care routine takes a lot of time and effort, and sometimes I skip a day or two. I'm like, forget it. Like I'll get back to it. Like especially if I go out at night. Like I do allow myself to drink once a week. This is a new thing that I'm doing. Started about 2 weeks ago. This is why I said I'm not coming on during the weekends. Okay, I'm only gonna be here Monday to Friday, and during the weekends I want to like let go, let my hair down. I can drink, and I can have fun, dance, flirt, whatever. Okay, it's my free pass to do whatever I want. I mean, with moderation, of course. I don't want to go too crazy. And then Saturday, I'm just going to like bed rot, probably read something, read a book, watch. Majority of stuff that I watch on YouTube or whatever, or that I read, it's all motivational stuff. Okay, I watch all motivational stuff. Majority. I will limit myself from watching like those like by doom scrolling and whatever. I must make sure that everything that I watch gives me some sort of guidance, benefits, information, because I'm always hungry for information and learning new things, and we all should, and that's how we can grow. The worst thing in life is to stay at the same place for a very, very, very long period of time. We all should grow. We all should want better for ourselves, for our children, if you have children, and for your life, and for the people that you love. Like there's no point staying stagnant. And I'm like totally open to changes. I'm totally open to being creative, to hearing what other people have got to impart, like their wisdom or knowledge to me. I don't want to be the person who like know it all. Those people are very, very annoying. I'm super open to listening what people have got to say, and I don't care how old they are. You can be 10 years old and you tell me something, and if to me it makes sense, I'll be like, yeah, I agree. But there are people who would just want to be right all the time. Those people are so annoying. I need meat on my. I don't need. What do you mean? Are you looking at my picture saying I need meat on my bones? You're inspiring me. I love your stories. You're 35. Okay. That means you are already I would say 35. You are already, I don't know if you know this, but women in their 30s, you're already starting to enter the perimenopausal phase, okay, which you may know or may not know. You may not you may or may not be aware of it. So there's something about that you need to also learn, and to prevent yourself from, like, there are a lot of women who think like, oh, you just have to endure with going through menopause. It starts normally in the 30s, okay? So in the 40s, and if you stop getting a period for a year, that means you already have menopause. But the problem with menopause is that your estrogen level will either go down or it will go up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's gonna make you feel like weird, okay? It's gonna make you feel anxious. It's funny, me and my friend, we were talking about this because she was complaining about her mom, and right away I'm like, is she menopausing? She's like, yeah, I think so, because she's gone crazy, la 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 la, because it will make you feel like you're going crazy, and you will sweat a lot, or that you feel like very moody. That's because of your hormone levels going up and down, and because it's like, this is a different phase in your life. And protein is so important, and working out is definitely important, like lifting weights and all of that. Taking protein, have I already said protein, creatine? You do your own research, yeah. And 35, it's not too late. It's still good. I mean, like, considering what's happening with your life, your marriage right now, it's not too late. A lot of women think like, oh, I'm in my 30s, so already nobody wants me, so I must stick to this stupid guy who makes my life hell. No, no. You can be 60, 70, and if you want to, you pray to God and you sow the seed, you will still meet somebody who is right for you. Okay? That is if you sow your seed. That means putting effort. You do something about it. And that's when it will happen for you. But also, just tell yourself, whether it happens or it doesn't happen, it's fine. We are here temporary anyways. We're on earth temporarily. We're all of us gonna die, all of us. So we have to think about, as in, what is our purpose here right now. But a lot of people want to want thinking they're immortal. They have this thing in their mind like, oh, I don't think I'll ever die. Like, subconsciously, like, oh, that's not gonna happen to me. No, it's gonna happen to you, to all of us. So we have to be very realistic about it. And you only have now and time. You cannot waste your time, okay, on people who are going to just drag you down, make you feel sad, whatever. And we're here temporarily. Why should we have to endure this type of abuse from people who are lost, or from people who try to take advantage of you, of the situation, and being disrespected? 35 is not too late to still have dreams, to still do what you want to do, and to meet the right person if you want to. But don't make that as a priority, because you have children, so you must focus on your children, on your health, and all of that. And when you are together, that's when you will attract. And as a woman too, we just have to attract. We don't chase. Some women chase and they get what they want, but you have to chase. That means you're chasing after a man who's like more like a beta male, not an alpha. And it's very hard to like meet somebody who's like about at your level. So, but just leave that to God. We don't have to stress about it. We don't have to think about it. Leave it to God. Let God do the work for us, because God knows what we need and who is right for us. So there's things that where we can't control. Just, we don't have to control it. Just let God do it for us. We work so hard already, right, in our career, or your children, whatever it is, on our body, on our health. And when it comes to things that we cannot control, we can only control how we take care of ourselves, how we present ourselves, and how we respond to other people. But we cannot force somebody to love us or to want to be with us. So just let God do the work for us. And the man If a man really wants you, they really like you, they see you as, they will chase, they will do their thing. And why do we have to work so hard? Just sit down, relax. I'm talking about just in terms of love, you know. But with work, whatever, of course, I'm not relaxing. I'm going to the gym. I'm working so hard. I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff that I want to do to like improve or to grow. Anyways, let's get started. Let's get started. When I start talking, it's like I can't stop. I was 120 kgs when I started my gym journey, and now I'm, congratulations. You are 47 years old, but you look 40-ish. That's good. $120 kg. Wait a minute. Whoa. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't stop. You can be in your 40s, 50s, 60s. My aunt is in her 50s. She has somebody. He's a divorcee. She's also a divorcee, and they're good for each other. They're compatible. They met each other online, but be careful when you meet people online. There are a lot of scammers. Like I have an online dating profile too, but I'm not on it a lot. Sometimes I'm bored. I'm just like, ugh, I'm bored. I'm tired. Just like the cat meme. I'm tired. I'm tired. No, I'm staying home. I'm not going. No, but I push myself to go. Like I have like dates queued up, as in, okay, so I paid for this dating app, right? And that way I can see who likes me. Do you know how many guys like me? Almost like 2,000 to 3,000 likes. How am I supposed to go through all of them? I can't. So sometimes too many options, you are confused, and you're like, you look at all the options and you're stressed, like who am I supposed to choose? So I just kind of like go easy on it, and you just, I just feel like I'm wasting my time in terms of like checking out all the profile. I don't have the time to check out all the profiles, so I just go on as when I do, if I do, and I just casually chat, and that's it. I have no expectations at all. I just want to like see, like, okay, does this person ticks the boxes? Like, do they just want me for sex? Or because all kinds of shady people, right? Anyways, let's do Gabby's reading now. Oh my god, 48 minutes. Don't let me keep going. Holy Spirit and angels, please show me for Gabby. What are Andre's feelings for Gabby after they saw each other in court this morning? Holy Spirit and angels, please show me for Gabby. What are Andre's feelings for Gabby after they saw each other in court this morning? I'm pulling out more cards. I'm going to show you in a bit. Seven of Swords. He felt like you looked dissatisfied, or don't want to look at him, or don't want to, like, I don't know if you made eye contact. You can see he's not making eye contact with what was offered to him. Either he feels like you don't really want to make eye contact, or you showed dissatisfaction, or that his feelings were like, okay, I don't like this, I don't want to be here, I don't want to do this. Okay, 8 of Cups. This is like walking away. Queen of Wands. He feels like you look attractive. Queen of Wands, like you looked attractive. There's something like maybe the way you dress or your hair or something. Like you look well put together. He may have also noticed something behind you. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. He felt unstable. Disharmony, imbalance, separation. Kind of losing hope a little bit, yeah, when it comes to reconciliation, because it feels like maybe it's not mutual. Six of Swords in reverse, Two of Pentacles and Cups in reverse. Yeah, he felt insecure, unstable. Two of Pentacles is up and down, feeling stuck. Don't know what to do next. Okay. Seven of Swords. Either he felt like there's something about like stealing looks. Either he feels like you don't want to look at him, or he tried not to look at you. But whatever the case is, the Four of Cups here definitely showed that he felt like he didn't want to be there, or that you didn't want to be there, and you look like you're determined to like go through with this. So the Queen of Wands is somebody who takes actions, like, wow, you're actually doing this. Both of you are actually doing this. There's some extra cards. I'm giving it to you. Ten of Swords. Yeah, he felt sad. There's something very sneaky with the Seven of Swords and the Justice right next to it just now. Something about the court, in the court. He felt like you knew the truth, and you probably have proof of his deceit, yeah, because of the Seven of Swords. All right. Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. What are Andre's feelings for Alyssa after the court appearance today? Unsure, stuck, overthinking, overanalyzing, also insecure. Chariot in reverse. Yeah, he didn't feel very confident about his connection with Alyssa. Justice in reverse. Ooh. Knight of Wands. Because we saw Justice just now and it was in an upright. Now it's in reverse. Perhaps he could be worrying that the proof, it's going to be proven to the court that there was something going on between the two of them, okay? Or his intention to like want to sleep with her or to chase after her. I feel like it has more to do with him just worrying about that, because the Lovers is right next to the Justice, so something about maybe the affair or how it's not gonna bode well with him in court. Okay. Holy Spirit and Angels, please show me for Gabby. What information will Gabby find out about another betrayal from Andre. Go ahead and super chat me now. If not, I'm gonna leave, okay? Once I'm done with all of the readings. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Sun in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Hermit. The Ace of Cups here could mean like either it's somebody new or somebody he asked out on a date. Okay, Five of Cups, yeah, he has lied. King of Swords in reverse. Lying about could be his status or what's going on with his marriage, possibly to somebody new. Okay, it's Ace of Cups, could be somebody new unless it's a renewal. Holy Spirits and Angels, please, what proof does this have about this towards her? Six of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. It's like some sort of proof has rejected him. And the verse, Emperor in reverse, somebody who takes advantage of another person. Perhaps it's something he has said, okay? Something he has said because of the Two of Swords here. How maybe he's stuck in a marriage or stuck with you. I think it has more to do with conversations. Something to do with his marriage, how he's stuck, how he's not very, he doesn't feel it anymore for this, I don't know, for this, doesn't feel appreciated, or isn't very attracted to you, just doing his job as like a husband or a dad, okay? I think it's conversations, could be, I don't know, screenshot, and it could be video, I'm not sure, okay, I'm not sure, it could be video, recording or video, voice or video, okay? Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. Is Andre planning to see or talk to Helena Krylova next time he goes to Cleveland next week? Yeah. Yes. Now so of course. Also looks like he can't wait. Two of Swords in reverse. I can't wait to speak with her. And he may also like act like, oh, finally I'm free from this, blah blah blah. He may also express something like, yeah, it ended, that's it, it's finished. He may express to her also his feelings. He will act with her like as though he's the one who has won. Like this has ended. He will, I'm hearing the word brag, like he will brag a little bit as well. Let me drink some water. Gina, Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gina. Will everything go right for Gina to buy a house in 7 months? Knight of Swords. Because your question is like, will everything go right for you? No, not everything is gonna go right for you, okay? Because I think there's either something missing here, okay? Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Either it's like you need to work more, or you need to save more money, or there's something about, it could be loan, it could be information, documents. There's a delay, okay? But if all the cards are like super positive, I'll say yeah, everything will go right. But I feel like there will be some hurdles, but not saying that it's not going to happen, okay? And there's a King of Swords here. I don't know who he is. Maybe he will contribute to the fact that whether it's gonna go smoothly or not, okay? Okay, Abby, we're gonna go back to your reading. You are loved and you're a star, Gabby. You know, like going to the gym and all that, we're investing in ourselves. When you invest in men, you never know if your if your investment is actually worth it. You might end up losing. Like it could be a bad investment. It's always a risk to invest on people, right? This is why we have to be a very good judge of characters. Cannot be blinded by feelings, by butterflies in our stomach, or by sex, or by how big their D is, how good they are in bed. We cannot be blinded by these things. We must choose. We must choose based on the whole thing, their character especially. It's very, very important. If the character is shit, player, love to flirt, or love to cheat, like to cheat, they love attention, very egoistic or very controlling, all of that, you can say goodbye to these guys, okay? Forget about it. Like, they're just gonna be wasting your time and your money. when we invest in ourselves, in our health, I don't care. I don't mind spending a lot of money on like supplements or spending a lot of my time at the gym. To me, I'm like investing in myself. And it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay with me for the rest of my life. Why should I invest in a person with a person who, who's a human being and we are all flawed? Why should I invest like my life and my energy, everything in one person instead of on myself, when there is a likely um, risk of them betraying me? I'm not gonna do that. I'm always gonna keep my eyes open, my ears sharp, open. I look for red flags. Nah, invest in yourself. Treat yourself. Do things that make you happy. Until you meet the person who is worthy to share these happiness with you. I'm very generous with people too. Very, very generous with people, but I need to stop that. And I've stopped that. I have reduced it significantly. My mom always tells me also I'm very, very generous, but too generous. No more. Invest in yourself. Now I'm generous with myself. And people say, oh, so, so conceited, narcissistic, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Are you paying my bills? No, you aren't. So you have no say. You have no control over what I want to do. I have every right to invest in myself. I made my own money. I'm not using your money to invest in myself. I'm using my money to invest in myself. What is wrong with that? Who are you to judge? You're not contributing anything into my life. You're not giving me anything. You're not helping me. You're not supporting me. You're doing nothing, and all you do is run your mouth. How is that valuable to me? And why should I listen to you? Don't listen to losers, okay? There's a reason why they're losers. Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. Gina, my credit is almost at 700. I don't owe anybody. I'll work hard. Yeah, girl, Gina, go, you go do you. You're on the right track. And I always say this, if you choose the wrong partner for yourself, like that criminal, what's going to happen is, if you continue with this criminal, he's going to drag you down. He's going to drag you down. Everything that you've worked super hard for, he will drag you down. He'll be like, oh, I just got out of prison. It's very hard for me to get a job. Can you pay for this? Can you pay for that? No. Unless he was convicted wrongfully, but obviously not. You didn't defend him in that area, so money is energy. Don't let anybody take your energy away from you. It's not about being materialistic. It's not about, being like a gold digger, whatever, like, oh, money is so important. A friend actually said to me, oh, you're so passionate about money. I'm like, I'm not passionate about money. I'm passionate about security. I'm passionate about being a provider. I'm passionate about living a comfortable life, having enough or more than enough to take care of the people that I care for. Again, like I said, I'm a provider for my family, like for my mom. But but people always see like, oh, if you work a lot, like you're too crazy about money. No. That type of mentality, they're always gonna stay in the same position because they see people with money or people who work hard are greedy people. I'm not greedy with money. I see my life as right now at this point in my life as like a place where I should feel secure and comfortable with. Life is already so stressful. Why would I not work towards making my life less stressful? You know? They said, oh, money doesn't solve everything. Money solves a lot of things, not just for yourself, for other people too. If I was rich like Elon Musk, do you know he's like the first trillionaire? It's now just announced recently he's the first trillionaire. You know what he can do with all of that money? To help so many people in this world. Like I would have done that. I'm pretty sure he might do something with his money. It seems like sometimes he's very generous. Don't you want to be in that position where you feel like, hey, I want to help and I can help because I got tons of money? What's wrong with that? Now, I corrected my friend. I said, if what she said, passionate about money, that word passion, is the type of desire that is unhealthy, that means you would do whatever it takes. It's stealing, robbing people, or scamming people. If you're talking about that type of passion, that's the wrong type of passion, okay? That is definitely wrong, that's sinful, that's unethical. But if you do things the right way, ethically, you're not harming anybody. I'm providing services to people who need it, who want it, quality services. I deserve to get paid for it. What is wrong with that? Am I supposed to be like homeless and just give people free services and do tarot reading? Does it make sense? There are people, stupid people who say like, oh, you're doing spiritual work, so you should give it for free. Shut up. You're working at McDonald's, so you should always, every time I go to McDonald's, you must always give me free burgers. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't, right? Hi, Garrett. You just did orientation for your second job. You're trying to say, and bear in mind, Gina, sometimes men are so manipulative, right? They can tell you shit like, oh, you're not gonna be my ride or die, or if you're not gonna be with me at my lowest, then when I become somebody, you can't. Never mind. Wish them the best, okay? Tell them I really wish, sincerely, I pray for you. I sincerely wish that you would become somebody, you will become a millionaire, whatever. That's, if you work hard for that, like the right way, and if that's what you're gonna achieve, I'm gonna be happy for you. Tell yourself I will not regret it, because that's on him. But that's just like a manipulation. Majority of the time, yeah, it's manipulation. It's a form, it's a tactic, like, oh, I'm at my lowest and you left me, blah 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 blah. But you know his background. You know who he's involved with, what he's involved with. He's doing all kinds of crimes. So I don't know why he went to jail for. Why would you want to be with somebody who goes to jail? Come on, girl, you can do better than that. You already know he's toxic. Why are you letting him back in after prison, whatever? Like, disassociate yourself with losers, okay? If he gets back on his feet and he changed, there are people who change, came out from prison, they become very very religious, and they want to do the right thing. There are success stories, but is he like that? I don't know. You use your better judgment. You observe. Is he somebody like that? Is he capable of doing something like that? Has he talked to you about it? If he has, I don't know, up to you what you want to do. But out of 100, maybe one would change, but it's very hard to change like tigers, stripes, spots, leopard spots, whatever you guys call it. Nah, nah, no way. Why are you choosing men at the bottom of the barrel in a prison? Why? Don't you think you deserve somebody healthy? Somebody on the same level as you are? Not saying that you must be a gold digger and choose somebody who's super rich. There are people who are delusional too. They think that they should choose they should be with somebody who is super 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 rich while they they aren't actually that together themselves. I mean, it's okay to dream, but then you got to be realistic too. I mean, whatever it is, at least you deserve somebody about at the same level as you are. If it's not financially, then you have to look at their character. If their character is shit and they're also not on the same level as you are financially, why would you take that risk? For what? You're gonna be at the losing end at the period. The character is very important. Like, but you go to jail and you want me to believe and has baby mama here and there and whatever, all kinds of toxicities, like that's like it's so clear. It's so clear. Granted, there are people who aren't, maybe, yeah, we all have been through at certain points in our lifetime where we struggle a little bit here and there, or struggle a lot for some people, but this is when you need to judge their character. That's gonna help you to see if you like to you want to invest in this person, judging by their character, right? If their character is already shit, like there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Even if you buy a car, right? For example, you buy a car, you apply for a loan for your car, like in Malaysia, like only in the States where you like the cars are so cheap in the States, but in Malaysia it's like if you want to buy a car, you go to the bank and you apply for the loan for the car, right? They still have to look at your credit score. Like in Malaysia, we don't really have the credit score. I think maybe now they have. I don't own any cars anymore. I sold them. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to drive. My really bad with electronics, and either they break down or something happens to it, or I don't like driving because like in Malaysia especially, because you have to look for parking, you're stuck in traffic, forget it. Now it's like the Grab and everything is so convenient. I don't have to think about, and I have many times also where I would park at the basement and I had guys following me. It's creepy, but anyways, where was I? Okay, I'm just reading. Why would you want to be with a guy who steals things? Why? Is it because you guys broke up and then he rebels? Isn't that a very toxic, unhealthy way to deal with a breakup? Either he does that to want your attention. That means what's gonna happen next if you guys are like married or whatever, if he ever marries. Men these days are really scared of marriage. What's gonna happen if you have a kid with him and then you guys break up? What is he gonna do? Have you heard of stories where the guy just like the husband or whoever, the baby daddy, just kills everybody when he couldn't handle pressure or arguments or breakup or divorce? No, it's the wrong way to deal with your problems. You need somebody level-headed, okay, as you are, level-headed, who is deep, as in they're not shallow. They're not looking for instant gratification. They're responsible. They don't do all these. They don't have all these impulsive behaviors. Toxic behaviors are normally impulsive behaviors. Who don't think about consequences. He's selfish. He has a kid, and yet he's stealing and knowing that he might get caught, blah 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 blah, just because you guys broke up. Grow up, grow the fuck up. And he may want you because also you are his stability and all that. You're business minded. You're a safe space for him. But is he a safe space for you? He's a man. He should be the protector of a woman. We are the weaker sex because we are actually less. We're not as strong as a man, right? Physically. Originally, the men are the hunters. They're physically built to be stronger than women because they are the hunters, and we are physically not as strong, but we have endurance. We carry babies. There's a reason, of like why our bodies are the way they are. Why are men stronger and why are women not that strong physically, but we are strong like internally, motherly, nurturing, kind, because we're supposed to take care of a baby inside of our body and outside of our body. If a man is going to see a woman as their protector, their stability, has the world gone upside down now? Like, he's supposed to be the strong one. He's supposed to be a protector. Now men are using women as their protectors. It's like the other way around. What the heck? No. Yeah, and bringing a criminal around your son too? Come on. If you have a criminal record, you're not coming around my children, you're not coming around my family, let alone you're not coming around me either. Unless there's like something, I still give people a benefit of a doubt. Of course, I don't judge people that harshly. Why, if I was your son, I would be like, Mom, why are you bringing a criminal into our home, into our life? Why? You're putting me at risk. You're not protecting me. You're my mom. You're supposed to protect me. By protecting me means not bringing around people who are criminals, or people who have criminal background, or people who are toxic, people who are bad. Like, you gotta think for your son. You gotta prioritize your child. You don't bring around random people, criminals into your life. No way. Your child's safety is paramount. Okay, next. Gabby. A lot of women will be bringing around men who end up essaying their children, abusing in whatever way, shape, or form. If you're lucky, you get one really, really, really good one. But you have to be very discerning in terms of who you choose to bring around your child. Some women just have so many boyfriends, break up, bringing in all kinds of different boyfriends to their house, in and out, and have your child exposed to these men that you don't actually truly know. And if you already know he's a criminal, then it's even worse when you already know and you bring him around your child. That means you're aware. Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. Will Gabby ask another new woman out? Sorry, will Andre ask another new woman out? Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me. King of Pentacles. When he has money, he will. Okay? Like he has some like money to spend, or when he gets paid, he might. Because like Page of Wands, Six of Cups. Only when he, I feel like only when he has money, or when he feels a bit more stable, or when if he's living in his new place, that his new place is like something about stability, and also like his environment, when he's more settled down. Justice, you mean justice, right? What did the Seven of Swords and the Justice? I don't remember. I'm just gonna see what comes out, okay? Seven of Swords and the Justice. Oh. I'm trying to remember. I feel like it has more to do with a strategy, okay? There's Two of Wands, he's at the crossroad right now. And Ace of Cups and Five of Wands, it feels like a strategy to like show love. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. The reading just now with the court, it's about you, right? If he saw you in court, after he saw you in court, how do you feel about you? And you appear here again, Queen of Wands. I think Queen of Wands came out. It almost feels like him wanting to pull on your heartstrings, like make you, like to invoke like a sense of love that you may still have for him. He may try to use that as a strategy, okay? Normally I just clarify one card, yeah, Gabby. One card at a time, because this is like a whole spread. If you want to normally if I clarify a card, when I want to clarify something, I clarify one card at a time. I don't mix them together. No, I cannot answer your eighth question. Number 8 question. You need to change your question, because too many cards. That means you have 1, 2, 3 cards. That means I have to do 3 different spread, 3 different readings. I can't do your. Can you change your question 8? I'm gonna go to your 9th question, and you just come back to me with your question 8, okay? Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. What are Andre's thoughts about Gabby right now? Trouble in paradise. He thinks you guys are gonna be stuck in this harmony and probably court the Hierophant in reverse for quite a bit, because the world in reverse shows us like a stuck energy. So he thinks this is going to go on for quite a bit. Okay, there's a marriage situation in reverse, could mean divorce. This is going to be a hard, long journey. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Of Pentacles. He thinks he needs to fend for himself. It's going to be a long road to recovery. It's connected to you because the money he has money issues or not very stable financially. It's connected to you. He thinks maybe there's no chance for a reconciliation. 6 of Wands in reverse, so that means no success. The Hierophant in reverse. He thinks it's really hard to convince you. It's gonna be a long, hard road battle, and he thinks you're going to kind of maintain, because the world in reverse is stuck in the same idea or the same decision. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He thinks you are going to cause him financial issues. Holy Spirit and angels, please show me. Do Alyssa and Andre. You said do means now, yeah? But then you go had. Had is is past tense. So I think you meant, did Alyssa and Andre have any kissing and physical intimacy? It depends, yeah. Kissing is just kissing. Some people think physical intimacy is sex, but depends. Holy Spirit and angels, please show me, did Alyssa and Andre had any kissing? Try not to add or and in any of the questions. Okay, keep it straightforward. One question at a time. The Moon in reverse. I feel like he tried to like kind of convince her or pressure her. And look, she's upright. Queen of Swords upright, 7 of Swords. I think he tried to like smoosh her or try to convince her, and he's being all, deceptive and sneaky. He really finds her to be very attractive, but I don't see any like physical intimacy, as in I don't see the lovers, or I think he wants her. He wants to convince her of all of that because he finds it to be so attractive. He tried, but she's a bit hesitant. I think he's hesitant though. In fact, she's very guarded around him. Whoa, sorry. It's like he doesn't really want to be physically intimate with him. But I really see him pursuing her, okay? But physical intimacy, it's almost like she may be a bit, he may also like misread her interest or her body language. Okay. Hi Karnisha, what happened? Alright, let's move on. Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. Is Andre interested in another woman right now romantically? Knight of Pentacles. I think he is, but it's being disguised as like a work platonic, okay? So the devil, so he's very lustful, so I'm definitely interested in another woman. Romantically, more so like sexually. And also maybe with the intention of, is he a gold digger? Because it seems like with the Ten of Pentacles too, it's almost like, yeah, I'm interested in a woman for her money or for her stability and probably sexually as well. Like there's some benefits that comes with it. Not because he loves another woman. Gina. Yeah, just Gina, just like just observe, I guess. Ugh, why would anyone wants to get into this whole drama? Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. What are Andre's intentions towards Gabby? Andre's intentions towards Gabby. I do see him wanting to come clean, clarify, apologize. He wants to be with you, reconcile. Magician. 2 wands and 1 verse. He wants to do whatever it takes so you would take him back, okay? But the magician can also be very, I'm hearing the word superficial or manipulative. He doesn't want to be alone. He doesn't want to be alone, carrying all the burden, doing things alone. So he prefers to be with you. There are ulterior motives for sure, but although the sun could mean positive intention, but there's also magician, more like positive for him, because Page of Cups is here, and also Ten of Wands in reverse, because he doesn't want to be alone. He doesn't want to do this alone. But I would say intention is to apologize, to want to be with you, to want to start over, if you let him. Yeah, Gina, you don't feel safe with him. I mean, the least you can do as a man is to make a woman feel safe. Hello? You make her feel like anxious all the time, unsafe, and like, what kind of man are you? Gina, so you don't think that you should let him? No, if it's his own son, yes, but I don't know what else, like what else is he capable of doing? What kind of other toxic things? If it's his own son, he has the rights to see him, unless he is, abusive, or there are biological parents who would do bad things to their biological children too. But if that's his son, like, no, of course, like, he should be able to connect with your son because he's the dad. But what I'm talking about, what I thought was, because he didn't say if it's his own son, that it's his own son. So, but sometimes also, like, if your boyfriend or the father of your children, if they're like smoking weed or they're doing drugs in front of your son, or even talking about bad things, like, your son will also catch up on that, take that as an example, and learn these bad behavior. And hopefully some children, like for me, I've seen a lot of things, so, but I would tell myself that's not the person I want to be, but there are people who get, especially children, like sponge, and they might think that's okay because my dad is doing it, so it should be okay. It's something that you need to kind of observe. What does he say? What does he do around your son? If you feel like it's unhealthy, I'm not saying to cut off complete contact, but to definitely, you need to observe, you need to minimize, or you need to talk to your son. I was just thinking, if that's not his son and women bringing around men, if you're lucky, it's a good man, it's a blessing, but if not, I think it's very dangerous. Okay. Remember, I had somebody when I was 16. He went to jail when my son was, on and off it is. Second time going to the first time was 3 months. Ugh. Still a teenager. That's why parents need to guide their children, right? When they're misguided and they watch their parents, their dad, their mom, or whoever go to jail, it's like they think it's a normal thing to go to jail. It's like an everyday thing. Going to jail, stealing, it's a normal thing. It's not normal. It's not normal. Why do they do that, and why do they think it's normal? Because their people around them are setting these type of examples, and you don't want your son to see that and think it's normal to steal and go to jail. I lived in the States before, yeah, to a lot of people, like they think it's a normal thing to just go to jail on a daily basis, like do some crime, petty crime, go to jail, come out, hey, yeah, now I'm back out, and then like it's like a normal conversation. Like it's not normal, dude. It's not normal to like do these things. Excuse me. And have your child or your children learn this type of behavior and normalize this type of behavior. It's not normal. If, for example, this person goes to jail because he tried to protect himself or defend himself, defend somebody he cares about, he goes to jail because of that, that's fine. But if you are consciously stealing and doing all kinds of stuff, you have children, and you're setting such a bad example to your children gonna think that this is okay to do it, but it's not okay. Do you want your son to go to jail like him 2 times, 3 times, and have like a bad record? Gabby, I'm gonna do your 9th question. I still don't understand your other question. What about the lovers? Like, ask the question, like, what does it mean when you said the lovers is whatever I said, okay? Holy Spirits and angels, please show me. Does Andre want to reconcile with Gabby only because of the money and not because he loves Gabby? Because of the money? Is it because of the money? Excuse me. Because of the children, money, the star. I think it's because of a lot of things. Okay, first, money. Second, children. These are children. And also because, you know, you guys have come a long way together. You guys have been together for a long... This is like for old time's sake. 6 of Cups, sentimental. You know, we've been together for so long. I would say he does love you. Okay, Ace of Cups. But being the 4 Pentacles as the first card, he's scared to be without you, without the children. 10 of Swords. I think he wants to reconcile with you not just because of one thing, but of course because of money for sure. Children, and for old time's sake, and you guys have been together for a long time. Sentimental value. He wants to heal things with you. The star. I don't know. And Page of Swords sometimes can be a little bit sneaky too, yeah? This Page of Swords is a bit of a spy, a stalker. I wouldn't say to reconcile with you for either one, just one thing, for like one main thing. I feel like it is everything. It's because of not just one thing. Money, children, for old time's sake, sentimental value. He does love you. Actually, in the beginning part of your relationship, he did love you. But it has changed, yeah. It has changed. All right. Gabby, think about that. I don't know if I don't understand your question, the number 8, I believe it's number 8. If I don't understand your question, I cannot do your reading because it's not going to be accurate. I'm just going to be like saying something that is inaccurate. Hi, Karnisha. Yeah, you can super chat separately, Karnisha. Holy Spirit and angels, please show me. Will D, the Virgo, go back into Karnisha's life? It's his free will, but we will see based on current energy. It's gonna take a while. The door is closed for now, okay? Not a once. Come back or not, the not a once is somebody who wants to take actions, okay? I would say that your person D will take certain actions towards you. Gabby, do you want to ask that question again? Because you're not asking a question, you just said the lovers next to the justice reversed about Elisa having proof about him wanting him romantically. But what is the question? You have to specifically ask the question. Because I've already mentioned this before, like when I'm done with the reading, normally sometimes I remember some of it, sometimes I don't. It really depends. And if you want to do a follow-up question, you gotta like ask me a question, okay? And you want to clarify a card. If I remember, you can clarify one card, not ask me, can you clarify this. No, I will not remember all of it, okay? And that would be like all separate readings. What did I say about the lovers, about Elisa, about romance? What did I say, and what is the question that you would like to ask based on what I just said? What I said about that part. You have to ask that question like that, okay? And you can save that one question. If I sign out now soon, I don't hear back from you, tomorrow you can replace it with another question, or you can go back and listen to that part and ask me specifically like a question, okay? Not just tell me when you said this and that. Ask a question based on what I have read for you. That one certain part, you just ask a question, all right? Holy spirits and angels, please show me for Karnisha. Is she married? Who is she? I hope we channel the right energy, okay? When you say she, who is she? If you guys just gonna ask a question like that, I'm just gonna read it as is, okay? It's not going to be accurate. Okay. Holy Spirit and angels, please show me. Is Dia married? Is Dia married? The Emperor. I see multiple men or doesn't matter, it's just masculine energy, male or female, but I think she may have multiple people in her life. And there's an emperor here. Emperor is normally married, but Two of Pentacles will... Either she's like... I don't think like she's married because I don't really see a very strong marriage card. Either she's married but separated, or like there's some connection that is important to her. Okay, a connection that is important to her. A person who could either like there's somebody serious, that's a connection where sometimes it's like if you have been with somebody for a very long time, it could be considered like a marriage as well. Marriage doesn't have to mean signing the paper, okay? Marriage could also be a spiritual thing. It doesn't show very strongly like she is married, but there's somebody there, okay, that maybe she has been with for a while, somebody significant in her life. Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me what is Dia's current feelings. What are Dia's current feelings for Carnisha? Six of Swords. I don't know why I keep getting this masculine energy here. Either she feels like she can't trust you, or that she feels like she needs to kind of like emotionally manipulate you. Unless she's a player. Because I see multiple people. Yep, you're right, Chelsea. Am I right? I was like, wait a minute, I don't know if she's married or not, because it's more complicated than that. It's more complicated than just straightforward answer like married. There's something else. Gina, yes, that's my deepest fear, for my son to get some trouble. I can't get him out of the... Yeah, when you have a dad who goes to jail and all kinds of stuff, you need to really talk to your son. You need to educate him. You need to really make sure he doesn't follow his dad's footsteps. Do you want your son to follow his dad's footsteps? No, no mother wants that. We always want the best for our children, right? Unless you have a psycho parent. You have psycho parents, but the parents who would also use unless they're parents who would like use their children for like their own benefits and stuff. You're welcome, Carnisha. Don't deal with people who are back and forth and don't know what they want and all that. Nonsense. Don't. Protect yourself. Don't allow people to come in and out of your life like that, or make you feel uncertain in a very unhealthy way, okay? It's okay to take your time to get to know somebody better, to see them, or to like talk to them, or to... Don't get too connected physically, emotionally yet. Always watch their behavior, find out more about them, who they are in their heart, as in their core, what kind of person they are. Don't just fall for superficial things like how they look like, or oh, how I feel. Feeling is stupid, okay? Be rational, be logical, watch or observe, listen, and then go from there. Can we be a little bit more, I wouldn't say picky, but let's all be more, I use that word a lot, discerning. We have to do that. We cannot just go around and like, oh, he makes me feel this way. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's... Those are superficial things. They are not that important. It's important. Attraction is important, all of that. I acknowledge that. But there needs to be more than that if you want a connection that is long lasting. If you want somebody who serves you at your highest good, who is compatible with you, who's going to be there for you. It's not easy to find that person. In the meantime, if you don't find that person, you do not settle for anything less. Okay? So true, I'm starting over. It's about me now. Yes, when we are healthy, we attract a healthy person. It's because of a feeling of lack, insecurities, that will lead us to choosing the wrong people. I have no time for that. And I respect anybody's, like, if that's what you want for yourself, then go for it. Like, I can't make you do something, treat me the way you want. What I can do is protect myself. What we can do is protect ourselves. We are the ones, we are the gatekeepers of our heart, of our body, of our mind. We don't just allow you. Would you simply allow anybody to just come into your house like a stranger? No. Because your house is your safe space, right? Just like your body. And your life is your safe space. You don't simply allow somebody to come into your house and eat your food, trash your stuff. It's the same thing. I needed to hear this, Chelsea. I appreciate encouragement. Yeah, I feel like there's no point if I keep doing tarot reading and then and what is the solution? Because I'm very solution oriented. If I can't solve something, I'll be like obsessed over it. Like, how do I solve this? How do I solve this? Logically and rationally, how do I solve this? And I find the solution ways to solve it. To me, it's an achievement. There's no point if I dwell or we dwell on something over with no solution whatsoever. That's a waste of time and energy. That's to your detriment. And it's going to affect your mental health. Holy Spirits and angels, please show me for Gabby. I love when people ask me for advice, like in tarot reading, because that means I know you want to grow. That means you want to change something. You want to be guided. Holy Spirits and angels. But all of these questions about how they feel about you, it also gives you an idea. It also helps guide you to a direction where it's like, well, if he's not sincere, so why should I like let this person back into my life, right? Holy Spirits and angels, please show me, what does it mean when you said the love is next to justice proves that I can prove he wanted to be? What does it mean when you said the lovers next to the justice reverse that you can prove you? Oh, we'll see. I don't know. I still don't really understand. But we'll see. I'm just gonna read out loud and set my intention like this, okay? Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. What does it mean when I said the lovers next to Justice Reverse that Gabby can prove that Andre wanted to be with her romantically? I still don't understand your question really fully, like, but we'll see. The lovers in reverse came out again. About the affair. The lovers normally means an affair, the separation. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who has proof, yeah? She has information, she has proof. What did I mean? I don't remember, okay? But what I can see here is the Queen of Swords. Maybe you have proof, okay? And Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant in reverse, Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. There's some information I feel. I cannot do this question because I don't understand your question still. Go back to the. Don't ask about the card because I don't remember. I pull out so many cards. I literally have to see the cards like next to each other, and like unless it's like right after I finish or I'm still doing the reading, and then you ask me right away, then and I see your question right away, then I can straight away like pinpoint it, okay? But when it's already gone, finished, and then I'm already like moving on, and then you're asking that again, that means I have to like remember again what the cards, where it was situated, left or right or middle. It's just too much. Like I don't remember, okay? I think you have to change your question, Gabby. Sorry. I don't want to give you. I cannot do your reading when I don't really understand. I tried 2 times. I cannot, okay? All right. All right. Let's move on to does he love you? Holy Spirits and Angels, please show me for Gabby. Does Andre love Gabby? If you like this type, if you want, Gabby, if you want me to like always clarify the cards and this and that, then you have to book me for a video call reading, okay? Like a WhatsApp video call. I won't show my face, but I will show you the cards. And on the spot, you can tell me, you can ask me like this card, that card, and I will do it for you on the spot. And you have like 20 minutes, 20 minutes, and you can ask as many questions as you like. That's an option if you prefer that type of reading, okay, where you want clarification, what this card, that card, because when you ask this card and that card, you are entering the, because normally tarot readers, if you go outside, I'm like, the way I read my cards, I'm actually also teaching you guys what every card means. Not many tarot readers do that, okay? They don't even care to tell you like, so this card is like this, like get into the details. Majority of tarot readers don't do that. They just like show you real quick and say, and with their intuition and their own their own how do you say, what they know about the cards and follow their intuition. They're just gonna tell you what they feel, what they see. They're not gonna teach you like I do this, I know I do that. That's just my Virgo analytical side of me. And like I have this way of wanting to also educate you what the cards mean. But then it leads to people or my clients, some, not all, some they just trust me that okay, this is what it means, whatever. But there are people who would just keep questioning, like, so this card, that card, this card. That's because I taught you to read the cards. If you want something like that, this type of reading, then you have to book me for like an emergency, not emergency, a live video call reading, okay? Then I can like really get into it. But you can go to any other tarot readers, they're not gonna do what I do, like tell you exactly the details of this card, that card. In fact, I don't have to do that, but I just choose to do that. But sometimes again, it will lead to some of you just wanting like more, like get into the cards, like as though you are the tarot reader now. I'm the tarot reader, okay? I tell you what I interpret with the cards. In fact, I don't have to get into like show you the cards, this part, this sword, that sword, or that little thing here and there, da da da. I don't have to say all of those things, but I choose to. But don't try to get in too deep into it and ask me like as if I'm like literally teaching you like a teacher, okay? This is more like messages, spiritual messages. You book a video call tomorrow. Okay, sure. All the information is in a description like box below. And also I will record the video call. I will screenshot the screen record it and send it to you. I will upload it on YouTube, but it's private, so nobody can see it. And I'll send you the link, and you can always refer to that, even though it's live. Last time, I never used to do that. Okay, I didn't record it, and then one client was like, Chelsea asked me again, like, so what did it? I was like, okay, now we don't have anything to refer to. So that was the reason why I started recording my live video calls with my clients. So you can always still go back to it, okay? But it's only 20 minutes, okay? Ask all you want within 20 minutes. Holy Spirit and angels, please show me, does Andre still love Gabby? Does Andre still love Gabby? Nine of Pentacles. Now look, there is a pair, right? We've got the Empress and then we've got the Emperor. This is a long-lasting connection, husband and wife. He loves you as his wife, the mother of his children, and he believes that both of you should be together forever. And if you're talking about love as in love and like have all the spark, the magic, obviously it has faded. But the husband and wife here, the Emperor and Empress, they are responsible people. They have their roles that they need to play as parents and as husband and wife. He loves you in that sense, okay? Not see himself without you. Like life is going to be super challenging without you. And it's also this energy of him actually want to stay married, wanting you to be his wife forever. Nine of Pentacles is hardworking, is resilient, but it's a pentacle and it is a job. He sees you more like this is a job, this is what both of you have signed up for. And if you're talking about puppy love and in love and I can't live without this person, it is a different dynamic. Look, I'm giving you extra cards, okay? Seven of Swords. He doesn't love you enough to not want to do things behind your back because the Seven of Swords, because Six of Wands, he loves attention, right? Loves attention. Look, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Swords. He just cannot be trusted. He may not even be able to trust himself. But I would say that he loves you as his wife and as the mother of his children, okay? But he's deceptive. Alright, Gabby. Alright, take care, everybody. I'm gonna leave now. Ooh, 2 hours, 16 minutes. God willing, I'll come back on here. And I'm gonna post a video soon as well. That I recorded this morning for you guys. Alright, take care. I love you. Bye.